All right. I in real time are gonna is gonna are gonna I can't even talk. I'm going to do the fizzbuzz little spiel in real time, just to maybe show you how my mind works with coding, and maybe talk about at the end why fizzbuzz is kind of a interesting topic, I guess, from what I read about. But pretty much, yeah, what it is you create a program, prints out print out numbers 1 to 100, and if it's a multiple of 3, print fizz instead of 3, and if it's a multiple of 5, print out the multiple, um, print out buzz, and if it's a multiple of 3 and 5, you print out fizz buzz. So, um, I guess mine is, yeah, just conditional statements and within a for loop, and then use modulo math. I think that should be it. So, just for I in range, I think you have to do 101. Let me just check here. I think you have to range. Yeah, okay, so if let's see, I might not know the syntax of modulo. If I, whoops, equals 0, print fizz, yeah, I think that's what, let me just see if I can do my Python 3 modulo 3, yeah, 0, so then 3, yeah, that's right, perfect, all right. Just checking my modulo syntax. I haven't used modulo division in a while. Whoops. I modulo 15 equals 0. I might see an error why this is grapey. It's not as simple as you think. Because when you rearrange it, I think this will do it. Actually, you want to make, what you want to do, no, edit, right? It's just the order of it. You want this one to be first. We'll just do 3, 5, and then they gotta, yeah. I can see how this is tricky because it's not like a simple, easy applying a for loop and conditional statement, what you kind of taught normally and what we usually do kind of with computers. So hopefully this works here. That should be it. So let's run it. Oh, God damn it. Oh man, the little things in life. It's just terrible. Okay. There. So 1, 2, 3 fizz, 1, 2, 3, 5. So where's 15? Fizz buzz. Where's 30? Fizz buzz. Where's 45? Fizz buzz. Alright, that seems so good so far. 90, yep. And then every 3. So fizz, 9, 12. 18, and then all the fives, buzz, buzz. Yep, did it. So there's me doing it. As you can see, I forgot to do the double. Um, also focus on figuring out um, the logic behind the problem and thinking about why is it such a tricky problem that apparently 95% of people can't do it. Yeah, we're talking about it. Fizzbuzz the test interview questions designed to help filter 99 point. I don't know if that's hyperbole or anything, but I think it's just for 21-year-old students or just out of college when you're trying to apply, like regurgitate um, thought processes and for loops so that you're taught in school to like these kind of nuanced problems. You kind of weeds them out, or not weeds them, but identifies them. I guess I don't know. But yeah, the trick is you want is probably is modulo first modulo math. Some people might just do divide by 15 and has some more intricate logic into it, but modulo is pretty simple. And then if you start with the case where they're both, then you print out, if you find that first, because in your for loop, if the way I had it first, if you had I modulo phi first, that would print fizz. It was just, but then it would print fizz for every multiple of 15, but you want fizz buzz, so that's what's tricky about it. But because then I can see in a hurry how a normal person. Now, if I ever thought of this, when I first thought about, I thought about using division and not modulo, and you just have to um, more edge cases and more logic, and you have a program that would be like 50 lines instead of as simple as an 8-line one. But that's enough of that. So that's how I enter in fizzbuzz.